Hello everyone, and welcome to the meditation channel. I am here to guide you through a meditation to awaken, to bring more love, peace, and understanding of yourself, of your true self. Please sit back and relax. Know that all that I say will be heard by your subconscious and conscious. Are you ready? Begin by being present with yourself. Feel your body, your heartbeat, your breath. You. Now that you feel present, I ask of you to call your guardian angel, spirit guides, and God. A light shines above you now, engulfing you, surrounding you. This light is the light of God. Allow this light to seep into you through your skin, blood vessels, muscles, bones, down to the cellular level. Let this light carry you where it wants to carry you. Let this light heal you, love you, and completely surround you. As you relax more and more and become one with this light, you can feel yourself floating. You are connecting with your subconscious now. Allow yourself to be drifted wherever it wants to take you. You might see more light or dark. You might float just above your body or in a magical world. It does not matter. Let it take you. Trust it. It will guide you and show you what you need to know. The journey has now led you to somewhere. This place is your safe space. It can be anything you want. A galaxy, a forest, a cave, the top of a mountain, a beautiful beach. Anywhere you feel completely safe. As you stand at the edge of this creation, you ask permission to enter. The doors open wide open for you with ease. You step through, and then you decide to close what's on the other side, so that you are completely free and protected in this space. What do you see? Step into this place. Explore it. Don't be afraid, because this is purely your creation and nothing and no harm could ever come to you. Your angels and God are right beside you. This is completely in your control. What are the first images that come to you? Is it a color? A feeling? What do you see? How does that make you feel? Create this world as you love to, as you wish to. This is your world. Be aware of the other creatures in this land, your friends. What are they? Are they fairies? Angels? Mermaids? maybe a unicorn. Allow your friends to come forward. How do they make you feel? What are they saying to you? Your friend finally speaks to you and says to you, "Come with me. I am here to help you." And so you do. You follow them. Suddenly, a golden stair appears. And they lead you down towards it. As you take each step, you feel safer and safer and safer, knowing that whatever you're going is for your highest good. Good, 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 good. When you finally reach the bottom, your friend leads you into a beautiful garden. Any kind of flower imaginable is there. The fragrance of each flower floats in the air and engulfs you. Your friend now leads you to a lake. The water is emerald, almost glowing. Your friend says to you, "Please enter this water." You slowly start taking off your clothes, one by one. You enter the icy water. You float in this beautiful lake. Suddenly the lake glows from the bottom. Like a crystal light has been switched on just for you. The color of the water becomes brighter and brighter. As you close your eyes, you let yourself being engulfed by the light. knowing full well that it's healing you, helping you, and protecting you. Now that you are floating in this beautiful lake, you see a ball of green light start to surface from the bottom of the lake. Floats up and up and up and up. As this bowl arrives to the top, it floats just above you on the surface of the water. You look inside it and you see there is a different color of water. You know what to do. So you grab the bowl and in your mind you say, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And then you drink the water. You place the bowl back on the water surface and watch the ball drop down to the depth of the lake. You suddenly feel an urge to leave the lake. You swim to the edge and step out. Your friend has left a beautiful white piece of clothing for you. You can make this clothing anything you want. As you put on this piece of clothing, not only you feel refreshed and vitalized, but beautiful, glowing, and divine. Your friend now walks up to you and leads you once again to the next phase. You follow them to this golden, incredible tree. This tree is you. This tree is your true self. You step right in front of this tree, not sure what to do, but you allow your instincts and your understanding of yourself to lead you. The roots have come out of the earth, creating a seat for you. And so you sit on the roots of this tree with your back on the trunk. You know this tree's alive. You feel its breath, its light, its love. As you sit there, you allow the truth to be heard. I love you. I love you perfectly as you are. I am perfect and complete, just as I am. I love and approve of myself, just as I am. I am a magnet for miracles. I am the loving miracle of life. I am divinely guided and protected. I choose to stand strong in my personal power. I am free, 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 free. I am deeply loved and protected. All is well in my world. I am willing to listen to my highest self. I am willing to love myself. I am a magnet for divine love. I choose to awaken now, 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 now. I love you, and so it is. Suddenly, a beautiful leaf of gold falls from the tree. It gently sways down and falls onto your lap. That is a gift from you to you. Suddenly, a chain of gold manifests around the leaf, turning it into a beautiful gold leaf necklace. You accept this gift from your highest self, and you put the necklace on where the leaf perfectly touches your heart. Suddenly, the necklace enters your chest and takes its place in your heart forever. That is your gift. And now, you can take it home with you. You look up to your friend who's been waiting for you. You smile. They smile. And you know it's time to go back home. You stand up from your tree, you turn around, and you thank it. You walk back to the staircase, And your friend, as always, is with you, leading you back to the top. As you arrive in your safe space, you look at your friend and you say, "Thank you." You embrace, and your friend leaves you. You open the portal again. You step through, turn around, and close the portal to your safe space. It does not matter how you choose to do this. This is your world, remember? Now you let yourself drift to wherever your subconscious wants to take you. Maybe through darkness, through light, through space, or you're floating just back to your body from this earth. You take 3 deep breaths. 1, 2, 3. If you wish to drift off to sleep, please do. Or if you wish to wake up from this meditation, slowly wiggle your toes. Breathe. And remember, your special gift is now in your heart, always. I love you.